Hey guys, my name is Chris Turner and I'm about to play the song Hansha by Oceans 8 Alaska for you. It's a super cool song, it's an older one for me, but still rips. Let's get into it. So this song has actually been one of Ocean's most successful tracks. It has, tens of millions of plays across multiple different platforms. And people are quite shocked to know that it kind of started as a joke, this song did. My friend's in a band called Pixel Fix, and the band is, it's like chill out, lo-fi style, indie, if you will. Very different to what we do. Me and Mike, the bassist of Oceans, we got together at my place. We had some beers, we were having a laugh, and we said, let's just ruin it with some metal. And we sat there and we basically took the song. The song was called Fool. We just took the intro of the song and just put some metal over it, with the intention of ruining it, honestly. We sent it to the guys in Pixel Fix, like laughing and giggling, like we're maybe a little bit drunk, I can't, it was one of those nights, but we were like laughing to ourselves saying, oh, they're gonna hate this, they're gonna be so mad. But they kind of turned around and said, this is pretty dope. So we showed the other guys in Oceans and they said, oh, we need to use this song. Like, how can we use this song? So we ended up asking one of the band members, his name's Clem, he also produces for them. I just gave him a phone call and I said, listen man, can we make something work here? He swapped out some layers for some different sounds and he made like a version 2, if you will, of it. And then everything else that we did around it stayed exactly the same. And it became this hit of Hansha. So this song starts off with 2 crashes and no kick on the downbeat. A lot of people comment on that because it is a little bit different, a little bit unusual. I even hit a pedaled hat and some little ghost notes. It's like all of these dynamic things, but without a kick drum. And then the chugs start, then the kicks come in. It's like just a slightly different start to the song. Usually with metal, it's like hit as hard as you can on the downbeat, but we kind of did this little weird tension and release, and it works really well. It's a very groovy intro, super cool little drum part at the start there. Around the middle of the song, there's my favourite groove in the whole track. It's this broken 16th note pattern on the kick drum and the guitars follow that. I tend to fill in a lot of the missing 16th notes with ghost notes. So it kind of creates this overall layer of 16th notes, but it's quite dynamic. And it really pushes the song. It really gives this like driving force behind the rhythm, and it just keeps it moving in such a pleasant way. Another part which people quite like in this song is this kind of linear groove that I hit in the second verse. It's one of the few times where I actually choose to play a little bit looser. I do quite open flams, the spacing's quite wide between them, and I kind of like to play around a little bit in this section. I think the thing is with Oceans is it's very metrically precise. There's a lot of things that have to be played exactly the same every night, but this is one of those sections where none of that stuff's really going on, and I kind of have a bit of freedom to just do my thing, and I definitely take advantage of that here. There is actually a tempo change in this song, and people often ask me, how do you manage to stay in time with the tempo change? And there is a very simple answer. You just listen to it a lot. If you listen to it that many times, you just kind of memorize the drop or rise in tempo. And obviously the click track follows, so maybe the first beat or couple of beats of that bar after the change will be a little bit loose, but as long as you preempt it, try and match it, and then when you can actually listen to the click, you should lock in pretty quickly, honestly. And if you yourself want to have a go, Drumeo actually have a drumless version with the transcriptions. So if you struggle learning by ear, you've got all the tools, no excuses, go give it a go.
Seems to lose its hold. We hide away and try to fill the space between these thoughts. Detach from everything that lives and breathes. Emotions just words on your screen. So fabricated is the life we lead. So fabricated is the life we lead.
The only other thing I can really add about playing this song live is the fact that I'm always relieved when it happens in the set. The other Ocean songs are highly intense. And I mean in terms of like physicality. It's like a workout, dude. My feet are going, my hands are going, I'm not stopping. And you know, we play some hot places, you know, some open air festivals and some really hot countries. And when Hansha comes on, it's like a breath of fresh air because it's way more relaxed, way more chill, especially compared to some of the other songs we play, you know. So every time Hansha comes on in the set, the way we run our ears and our click tracks is we actually have like song cues. So there's someone pre-recorded in our ears saying the next song is this, prepare, blah, blah, blah. So it's like little reminders. But every time I hear that voice go, the next song is Hansha, every time I just go, I can relax. Like maybe I'm like super sweaty or can't catch my breath or getting a bit of forearm pump or something. Every time Hansha comes in, it's fantastic.